it's Nicole here from NikkieCraft, and welcome back to another video where today you can see I'm going to be showing you guys an intro to the nether. Now, don't worry if you are on a different version of Minecraft. You don't have to worry about it. Most of the time, the PE, the Minecraft PE, which stands for Portable Edition, literally runs exactly the same as the PC, except the PC obviously has a bigger screen and you can do more with it. But I do have two awesome guests joining me today. Actually, I'm joining them. So if we go outside real quick right here, I just want to show you guys. That's our portal back to home. So technically, I'm joining these guys, and Julian and Jasper, who are actually friends of Paul and Grant. Jasper is friends with Paul, and if you didn't see one of my last videos, Paul is actually a secret FBI agent, which is super cool, and Jasper worked on the police force with him. So as you can see, he has like his diamond and his gold sword, and he worked on the police force with him, so we were very good friends. Anyway, Jasper invited us to join him to see the nether. Now, he introduced me to a lot of new things in the nether. Now, we're just going to start off with basically the mobs that you will find in the nether. Now, the zombie pigman is actually quite a friendly. Some of you may experience this. If you try to hit a zombie pigman, it will attack you, but it's actually a very friendly pigman. It's basically like if you mushed a zombie and a pig and a man together, this is what you would get. It's not very pretty, but they are friendly, and they most of the time travel in groups. They're kind of like a villager, but a villager can't attack you, or an NPC, which these guys are. I'm not going to explain that right now, but these guys are NPCs, which means they're custom. So it was actually a mod that I got to get them customly made in Minecraft. Except on the other hand, as you can see, zombie pigmans have arms, and most of the time they will attack you with a golden sword. Now we also have a wither skeleton, which is a lot taller than I am. As you can see, this is the regular size for him. He most of the time carries a stone sword. Now these wither skeletons, as Jasper was telling me, he has to fight these guys off a lot. They are just complete criminals. They are so mean. They're like any regular skeleton that you see during the daytime, except these guys have swords. So, and they're a lot taller than you, so I'll show you guys right now. They're at least half a block taller than me, so they will attack you, and there's a high chance you will probably die fighting them. Here we have my favorite mob from the nether. I mean, he is just super cool. We have the Blaze. Now, the Blaze is actually really cool looking. He has all these, like, weird arms rotating around him and smoke coming up from him, and I'm pretty sure he shoots fireballs. So he is literally top of the line awesome. Now, he's not more awesome than a Ghast. I mean, Ghasts are stronger is what I mean, but Blaze are really cool, and they're completely fire resistant. So unlike a Ghast where you can hit a fireball back at it and it will damage the Ghast, I think you can hit a fireball back at a Blaze. Blazes will actually just kill you. They're around the same size. I know I'm just saying that so calmly, but basically any mob in Minecraft is willing to kill you except for a villager and a zombie pigman. And Blazes are around the same height as we are. They're a little bit shorter, but they're not really like a human-like structure. As you can see, this wither skeleton, it's got a more human-like structure to it. Endermans can be found either in the nether or in the end world, END. So if you don't know what that is already, it's a different world in Minecraft. Now we have one of my favorites here, which is a magma cube. Now a magma cube is basically the same as a slime. I'm going to put a photo of a slime on the screen right now. A slime just basically jumps around. It's a very peaceful animal. It won't attack you. It's super nice and cute. Now a magma cube is basically the complete opposite. It is not cute. Actually, it's a little cute, but you know, it's not really that cute, and it will attack you. Now one of my favorites here is the Ghast. If you didn't know already, a Ghast is actually, those are its eyes. These two gray lines are its eyes. This is its mouth, and this is it crying. So basically a Ghast is always crying. So if you hear like a very like a crying sound, almost like you hear like a small crying sound, that in the nether specifically, they can't be found anywhere else. If you hear that in the nether, you're going to want to run, or at least look around and see where that Ghast would be. Now last but not least, in the wither family, who's actually he's actually a lot bigger than this in real life, but I can spawn them, but they're kind of hard to spawn. I have to use some kind of command to spawn these wither bosses, but they are a lot bigger in real life. They're around the size of that Ghast, and they shoot basically wither skulls. So as you can see, yeah, I did say wither skulls. So basically, as you can see right here, this is a wither skull, and it's basically just like a skull. So you can see this wither skeleton here has a wither skull, and it just shoots skulls at you for no reason. It's like fireballs, but it doesn't set you on fire. It just makes really big explosions. It is very hard to kill a wither boss, but it slightly is worth it because you get this cool item called a nether star. And as you can see, this nether star is really, really cool looking. It's glowing, it's awesome, it is just really unbelievably amazing. Now we're going to get to crafting some really, really cool blocks. Now, as you can see, there's the cool block, which is called nether brick. That's what we made their roof out of. So basically, nether brick is just like a much darker color, and I'll show you where you can actually find nether brick. Nether brick is crafted the same way what was it called? Glowstone is crafted. So if you put 4 glowstone dust, then you would get a glowstone block, and if you put 4 nether brick, you get a nether brick block. So as you can see, the places that you would find it, you can't find it in the overworld or anything, but you can actually find it in these really, really cool. Now I'm going to go over there and show you guys. I also want to say the red nether brick, which they added later than the nether brick. It was actually very, very cool. You crafted with nether wart. So instead of having 2 or 4 nether bricks or nether brick, this is the nether brick block, right? So if you had 4 nether bricks that you would make up 1 nether brick block, you just take out 2 of those nether bricks, right? And then you'd substitute those 2 empty spaces with nether wart. Now, as you can see, this is a kind of like a dungeon-like area that you'll find in the nether, where you have a lot of blazes, a lot of wither skeletons. Very, very cool area. You could just discover this yourself, basically. It's very, not exactly easy to find, but common enough. It's like a regular dungeon in Minecraft. It's common enough that you'll find it. Now, I showed you the crafting recipe to them, but you most of the time find them as a full nether brick block. We also have the nether brick fences, which you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nether brick blocks to make 6 nether brick fences. And they're really, really cool because they just have this really nice dark effect. And I mean, it's just basically a fence that's just made with nether bricks. So I think you have to break it with a pickaxe since it's made with brick. Now, this was the red nether brick I was mentioning before. Those are the 2 spaces you'd substitute from. We also have nether brick stairs, which is made from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the same basic crafting recipe or the same amount in the crafting recipe to fences. All you have to do is rearrange them like a stair. So as you can see, a stair is shaped like this, like basically a backwards L, and you're basically shaping it like a backwards L. Slabs are just crafted just like any other wood. We're crafting wooden stairs just in the nether. We're crafting wooden fences just in the nether with nether bricks, right? So basically, slabs are crafted the same way that you craft a regular slab, which is 3 nether brick blocks, and then that would give you 6 slabs. Last but not least, we have nether quartz. Now, nether quartz can be found from nether quartz ore. They're very commonly found. It's like finding coal, basically, or iron. Even though iron seems like it's very rare to find, you actually find it very often once you find caves and stuff in Minecraft. This nether quartz can be crafted just as the bricks can. Bricks are only used for 1 or 2 different things, so just the same as nether. Or actually, I should say, nether quartz. So 4 of those would craft 1 nether quartz block. This is also known as a block of quartz. Now, block of quartz can also be used to craft pillars, which are really, really cool. So pillars are this is the one type of version where you can find a pillar. Pillar is basically like a striped, it almost looks like a striped wall, but if you saw a pillar in real life that had ridges in it, right, almost like a ridges chip, almost, this is what you'd find. And it's actually really cool because it adds a very cool effect, and these also match up very good with slabs. So as you can see, those nether brick slabs are crafted the same way that nether brick slabs are crafted. So nether quartz slabs are crafted the same way these are crafted. Now, the way you can use these, which is really cool, is making them like an actual pillar. Like a pillar you'd almost see on the White House, almost like those really, really large pillars, and they're very, very cool looking, and you get that kind of effect to it. Now, we also have quartz stairs, just like the same crafting recipe, like the stairs over here. You can shape them in whatever way. I know this is a regular L and this is a backwards L. You could shape them in whichever direction that you want. Now, as you can see, we also have a chiseled quartz block, which is really, really cool. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's literally just chiseled. If you can kind of see it, it's like engraved. like images are almost engraved, like it almost looks like a maze is engraved in this block, and it's very, very cool. So if you wanted to substitute somewhere in the middle like this as a pillar, right? Now, as you can see, that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I just want to thank Jasper and Julian one more time because they helped me out so much with the nether. They are like huge fans of nether and spooky things, so I really want to thank them because I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. And they are going to be hanging out here for now. This is their home. They're just chatting. They're like, just pretend she's not here, then she'll leave. And they also have their roommate Fred, which I forgot to mention. He's just a weird guy. Like, nobody really talks to him, but he's there, and they ended up being very, very helpful because we wouldn't have been able to do this nether tutorial without them. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, goodbye!